Hi, everybody. Welcome back to that Eurovision site. We are on the final hurling of the national final selections, and we get to talk to one of the artists that could potentially go to Eurovision. And
Yay!
he is a familiar face, and I've got John Lundvik with me, who is participating in the Voice of the Silent. Hey, Jon.
Hey
How you
you.
been?
I've been good. I've been good. And it's amazing to see you again. It's
Yeah.
it's fun. I mean, it feels like not really that long ago.
Yeah, 2022 when I last talked to you,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and we're back once again. So
Now we're
let's
back.
let's delve right into it. So is it what, your fourth go at
Yeah, it
Mela
is.
now?
It is.
First of all, what made you want to return this time round?
Uh, You know, I think I can speak for everyone when the whole Europe saw my face 2019.
Yeah.
Uh, and since that day, I really felt like, just give me one more chance. And then Thomas Gesson called me and he
hmm
said, I've been working with Jimmy and Peter Boström.
hmm
I think we have something that, you just have to come and listen. And I went there and we started to write on the chorus. And
Yeah.
2 hours later, I was like, oh my God. I mean, this could potentially win. So yeah, that's why.
And obviously, like, this wasn't the first attempt to come back. You also had 2020, 2022. But
Mm.
what was it about this one that made you say, okay, you know what? I really think I could maybe get to Eurovision once again.
Yeah, because I've been selected in Sweden 2019, and when I did Too Late for Love with the Mamas, that
hmm
was like a mid-tempo song, and I could feel through the song and also in the arena, like it's there, but it's not really there.
hmm
And with this song, it's 157 BPM, so it's an
hmm
up-tempo song.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that, it gives that energy that you need in
hmm
a Eurovision Song Contest. And it also gives me a chance to show my vocal skills.
hmm
It starts like, with this humble
hmm
ballad vibe, but then it explodes out in a huge chorus and with a beat that's like boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. And I think that combination is something that is a good concept.
All right, then. Let's talk a bit more about Voice of the Silent because I actually want to gauge your thoughts on it because
Yeah,
obviously it's a bit, I'm guessing it has some sort of meaning. I just wanted
of
to
course it has. Of course.
get your explanation of what the song's
Mhm.
about and a more deeper meaning because obviously we listen to the song but not really focus much on the message behind the song. So I just wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
get your
yeah.
thoughts out of that.
I mean, for me, it's more important than ever, and the song has actually a big meaning outside of the competition
hmm
as well as in the competition because everybody has a voice and a feeling, and it doesn't matter if you're a president, what you identify as, what color of your skin or your beliefs. Everybody has a voice and therefore needs to be heard. And I think that is something that's more important now than ever. And being a part of the song, being
hmm
being a part of this competition, I think it's so important that you have something to say.
hmm
You can't just be la 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 la.
hmm
I think you have to come with something that can, you know, bring people together, give that
Yeah.
hope feeling, give that spark of life. And
hmm
and nowadays, in the world we live in,
hmm
we need this.
Yeah, I do agree with you. And I actually
Yeah,
wanted to ask you as well with the because we saw your staging, so there's that circular
yeah.
thing that's right. Could I just ask you how the song connects with that staging if you got
Of
some
course.
thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean the staging that we were able to manage on the
Hmm.
first competition day is actually like 55% of the number that will be presented in the finals.
Hmm.
Because we didn't have the right lighting, we didn't have the right things on stage because they weren't there in time. So we were like, oh my God, what's okay? I really hope this works. And I was
Hmm.
so happy that I went, directly to the final.
Hmm.
But the Silver Globe
Hmm.
is the world in
Hmm.
in in context,
Hmm.
and all the content that will be in the final
Hmm.
weren't really there. So there will be a lot of things that will show up in the final.
Oh, I'm very curious now. Very, very
Yeah,
curious now.
I hope so. You should be.
Yeah. Okay, but looking into it, obviously you've had some time to take a breather because obviously
Yeah.
you're the first one in. How raring are you to get on that stage once again? Because it's been like what, 4 weeks since then?
Yeah, I'm counting down the seconds. I really am. Because
Yeah.
we have new rules in Sweden,
Yeah.
which I know you know.
Hmm.
The songs were allowed to be released
Hmm.
before the actual, performance,
Yeah.
and that has been a good thing and a bad thing because we who started a month ago, we
Yeah.
really need to, remind the audience, like, hey, we're here. It was a month. It was a month ago. Keep on listening to us, please.
Yeah.
Uh, but at the same time, we've had a month with our songs on radio and
Hmm.
everybody singing the song in Sweden, compared to the fourth week where nobody's singing their songs because they haven't
Yeah.
heard them.
Yeah.
So
It's a fine balance of whether or not you want
I know.
recency, but now you have to work hard for it just to make sure that
True.
yeah. I've seen on socials that you've been like literally out there just making sure that people are listening to your song, and even so,
Yeah,
you with the choir the other day, like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
on that thing. I was like, wow, that's really impressive. You're really working hard for it.
No, but I mean, it's been the most played song in Sweden. We have the
Hmm.
charts, and we call it Svensk toppen.
Hmm.
And it's been it's been number one for so many weeks, which is amazing.
Hmm.
And on the air radio charts, it's been between fourth and number one for 4 weeks, back and forth. So when it comes to the song, it's really, really in
Hmm.
the Swedes' hearts. And I mean, that's huge.
Yeah. And obviously, you're going into this, you're gonna be the first one up on stage.
Yes, sir.
How does that feel? It's like, okay, 30,000 people in Strawberry Arena, and you're just like, okay, I'm the first one in. How are the nerves on that one, do you think?
No, but I mean, let's start off with a bang,
Hmm.
and let's just show everybody like, hey, we're here to stay.
Hmm.
Now we're opening the grand final with a song that really has a place in the grand final. It's an honor.
Yeah. And obviously, as we talked earlier on, this isn't the first time that you've tried. It's fourth attempt, and you
Mhm.
could go potentially for a second time. What would it mean
Yeah.
for you as an artist to have, to be able to go on a platform that is such huge and like, over 150 million viewers? What would it mean for you to get to do that again?
Of course, it's a dream come true. I've dreamt of that moment since I was a little boy, and
Hmm.
now I'm a grown man. Uh,
Hmm.
so for me, that would be a dream come true. But also, um, how can I say, not a revenge, but a feeling like this second time will be it, so to speak. Yes.
Okay, then. So looking at this, because it seems that you're already a pro at Mello and
Yeah.
Eurovision. What's the one thing that you've learned throughout your previous attempts that you'll take with you as you're gonna go through this again?
And that is like what media says and what the betting says has nothing to do with the final result. It has nothing to do with it. I remember when my girls, the Mamas, 2021, they weren't even close to the odds. And every media was writing, Dotter is going to win this. It's already done.
Hmm.
You can send Dotter.
Hmm.
But at that moment, after those 3 minutes,
Hmm.
the Mamas won with 1 point.
Hmm.
Again, it has to do with the performance, that moment, and the song.
Hmm.
So yeah,
And yeah, and hopefully, you can get to the big stage once again.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'm on to my last sets of questions. So can I just
Mhm.
ask you,
Of course.
regardless of you get the ticket or not, what are you doing
Mhm.
after Mello?
That is a really good question because if I get the ticket, it's gonna be full focus on Eurovision.
Hmm.
And if that won't be the case, I will go on tour this summer.
Hmm.
So I have a lot of jobs waiting, but again, I can't say yes to them until I know the results. So it's like,
You want to make sure everything's in place before you say something, basically.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, then. Well, that's all of my questions for today, Yon. Thank you so much for talking to me. But before I go, is there
yeah.
anything you want to say to the Eurovision fans who, are, happy that you're back, supporting you this weekend, and maybe get the Swedish ticket once again?
Yeah, of course. I mean, without the fans and the supporters, there wouldn't be a me. And I really feel like when I'm on stage, I will do it together with the fans because we need a song that could spread hope and love and a little bit of light right now. And I have that song, and I think that will be supported.
All right, then. Well, there we have it. Jon Lundvik will be participating in the grand final of Melodifestivalen 2025 with the voice of the silent to potentially be the Swedish Eurovision representative. Lycka till, tack så mycket, Jon, and wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you so much. Take care.